one of the most advanced. Many historical firsts began in Egypt. For example, religion. Most people are shocked to learn that monotheism, the belief in one God, began in Egypt after it was first presented by an Egyptian pharaoh. The Egyptians were also the first to perfect the science of mummification. This practice went along with their mythology, which in itself was more advanced than any other civilization at the time. In comparison, the Sumerians did not build the pyramids of Egypt. They did not build the incredible temples that remain even to this day, and they did not do medical science the way the ancient Egyptians did. The Egyptians remained basically one civilization throughout 3,000 years, and as a result, maintained an edge over their Mesopotamian brothers when it came to art, architecture, and science. The ancient Greeks themselves revered the ancient Egyptians. If you read Greek historians, they all say the same thing. We got our civilization from Egypt. The Greeks were new on the scene in comparison. The Iliad and Odyssey were composed around 800 to 900 BC. The pyramids were built a couple thousand years earlier. If you ask the ancient Greeks where they learned to build their temples, they all said the same thing. We learned to build in stone from the Egyptians. An example of this is revealed in Djoser's step pyramid at Saqqara. His fluted columns resemble, remarkably, the Greek Doric column, and his complex was constructed an amazing 2,000 years before its use by the Greeks. Let that length set in. 2,000 years. That is incredible. One of the many reasons why we study the ancient Egyptians. Another reason is for its art. Egyptian art is among the most beautiful of all time. The statues of Khafre, Nefertiti, and Queen T are examples of this. Beautiful works of art created thousands of years before the famous Greek sculptures. The incredible works discovered in Tutankhamun's tomb are also worth mentioning. His burial items long outmatch anything being produced by the Mesopotamians at this time. Learning about ancient Egypt's civilization brings us to our most distant past in the historical record and reveal that these people were not so different than who we are today.